It is week 6 of the 2016 season. Lucas Corley with the head coach of IU Volleyball, Sherry Dunbar. Coach, you just got out of Leadership Council, and for some of the fans that are watching this video may not know exactly what that entails. Tell us a little bit about what goes on in that back room during Leadership Council.
In that back room. Leadership Council, we meet once a week, and it's been one of the most just inspiring, I think beneficial, all those type of adjectives, I think, rolled into one for me and for our program over the last several years. And so when we meet every Tuesday, we have 6 people in that meeting, our 2 captains and our 4 on the Leadership Council that have individual responsibilities. But so we go through those responsibilities and how we're doing, whether it's health and wellness or academics or volleyball organization type things. But we also talk big picture, and I thought today was another great discussion. We had our sports psychologist in there and talking about how to deal with stress and how to deal with stressful situations, you know, when you're playing some of the better teams in the country, how to keep our competitive identity and be us no matter who you're playing. And again, I thought it was a very spirited conversation, and we really have to say very little in that. They have really good discussion going back and forth on changes and tweaks and things they can do on and off the court, I think, to make us better. And so, you know, we're all about finding solutions. It's easy to point out problems, but I think the more important part is how do you find solutions to being better leaders and to be a better program every day that we can.
In keeping with leadership, you have 2 team captains, Megan Tallman and Taylor Lebo, but they've kind of got the keys to the car as seniors, but there's also a lot of vocal leadership outside of those 2 seniors.
Everybody has a voice in our program. I don't care if you're a walk-on, you're a scholarship player, you're a starter, you're a non-starter. Everybody has equal opportunity in our program to develop and be the best they can be and help our program.
One of the themes this season has been a few more younger players than we had last year, and with that comes some growing pains, but a good kind of growth. Through the first 2 Big Ten matches, what kind of good growth have you seen out of this team?
Yeah, and you know, good growth for me is not just on the court. We were talking, Daisha hasn't seen a lot of court time lately, just because Hayden's been playing so well, and Jazzy's been kind of a staple in there for us. And but I've seen Daisha grow every day in practice. Allie B. Badowski probably had her best practice today, hit 333 in practice and staying after and doing extra reps and growing every day. So I think the growth in freshmen doesn't just come in game experience. You know, it's coming in learning, whether you're on the court or off the court in game experience. You're learning how the Big Ten operates and what you can do, and you take that and kind of log it. So if you get on the court, but also every day in practice. I mean, 90% of what we do is in our gym in practice. So that's where your improvement's going to come. Then you display it out there on a Friday and Saturday night. But yeah, they're growing all the time. They're transitioning still from high school to college and doing it very well. I'm very proud of them.
Finally, you just got done with number 10 Purdue, as we mentioned, and now you move forward and you have 2 more tough teams, Minnesota and Wisconsin this weekend. What are you looking for? Obviously, it's a tough conference, 9 teams ranked right now, but those 2 in particular, what do you see in them?
Yeah, you know, Fred Glass sent me a text after we lost to Arkansas State. He was at the match, and you know, I thought we fought pretty hard, but we didn't follow our game plan as well as we wanted to. And he just wrote me a text and said he was proud of the fight in the kids, but how high can we bounce? You know, meaning, okay, you lost, what do you do with it? And, you know, we bounced pretty high. We came back and played really well after that and beat Northwestern, and then, you know, lost a tough one because we didn't play very well against Purdue. We didn't play like us. So today in practice, that was kind of the message, is how high can we bounce from this? Win or lose, no matter who's on the other side of the court, can we be us and be okay with that, you know, that competitive identity? But I think that's what you're expected to do, is put your best out on the court and believe in that. And then if someone's better than you, good for them. You know, on that given night, they're better than you. But when you don't really know how good that other team is because you didn't put yourself out there, I think that was the disappointment in Purdue. And that's when we talk about bouncing back, is can we put us out on the court at the very highest level this weekend for 2 matches and see what it gives us. Win or lose, then we have to be okay with that. Then we know what we need to work on, right? But if we just can't risk enough to put that out there, then that's a struggle for us. So I think that's what we're talking about, is how high can we bounce this week in practice and believe in us on Friday night to step on the court and play a very good Minnesota team.
Minnesota, the national runner-up last year, y'all took a set off them. looking to take all the marbles this year. And then again, Wisconsin on Saturday night. That one's at 6 o'clock. A chance to come out and support the Hoosiers before the Michigan State football game. As always, more information on IUHoosiers.com.